Hey guys, Ponce here on the PvE with a preview of the new reworked Rengar, who was of course updated along with a bunch of other assassins during the assassin rework. He was disabled the other day, but he's finally re-enabled now, so let's take a look at what exactly he does. First, let's take a quick look at his kit, the Unseen Predator. While in bush, Rengar leaps at his target with his basic attack. Leaping to enter combat generates 1 ferocity. So that's a little bit different there. His passive can actually generate ferocity now, but it's only to enter combat. That's the key word there. If you're already like in combat, because you've engaged something, you've hit something, or you've been hit, you can't just keep leaping at someone to get ferocity over and over again. That's not a thing. Also, the ferocity stack's only up to 4 now, but they decay when you go out of combat. So let's read the rest of this anyway. At 4 ferocity, his next ability is Empowered. Casting an Empowered ability increases Rengar's movement speed by 40% at this current level for 1.5 seconds. Also, killing enemy champion awards trophies for Rengar's Bone Tooth Necklace. They've changed that as well, so let's go take a look at this. Bone Tooth Necklace. Rengar keeps trophies of his kills on his Bone Tooth Necklace, permanently increasing his bonus attack damage when a unique champion is killed within 1 second, taking damage from him. So you don't have to land the kill shot, but basically you have to have participated within the kill within 1 second. So it's like an even more strict assist in a sense. And you can only get a thing per, or rather a trophy per enemy champion once. So for example, if I go over here and kill Misfortune, there's a reason I haven't killed her yet. It's because I had to sit here saving the thing up, because I want to show you guys. And so I can't keep killing Misfortune over and over again to get all the stacks. I have to kill basically everyone on the team at least once, then I will get max stacks. And as you can see, quite a bit in terms of bonus attack damage, and it's permanent. Like, you don't lose it. You can't lose any of it. It doesn't matter if you die, disconnect, whatever you want to do. Those are your trophies no matter what. All right, so let's look at Savagery next. First, before I explain it, let's just show you what it does. So it's like this skill shot thing now, kind of like a PB AoE, almost as a PB AoE with a forward slash. Let me just read it. Slashes all enemies in an arc before piercing all enemies in a line for 105 plus bonus AD ratio physical damage per strike. Ferocity increases the damage per hit and the AD ratio by a good amount. And so yeah, notice this is 2 skill shots. You will actually hit someone twice if they are right in front of you. So there's the slash, stab, slash, stab. So yeah, you can go attack, slash, stab, attack, and that's kind of like your basic, just, one combo thing there. Battle Roar is kind of interesting now. It's not really a heal. It's more like this combat heal thing. So let's just read it. Deals 50 magic damage at this current level to nearby enemies. And heals Rengar 50% of the damage he took in the last 1.5 seconds. So interesting stuff there. Again, you can't use it out of combat to just keep regenning, which just seemed sort of weird with old Rengar's kit, but it's kind of how it was used. Now, you actually have to be fighting someone, and it's almost kind of a little bit like Tam Kench's shield, a little bit. Not exactly the same, obviously. And the ferocity version is quite interesting. It's adding a bit of sort of dynamic play to use of his stacks here. So deals more magic damage and removes existing crowd control effects and prevents incoming ones for 1.5 seconds, in addition to its normal effect. So yeah, basically you become CC immune, and you can break out of current bits of CC. That's quite interesting. It's very, like, it's probably not the always used thing, but it's very interestingly, like, situationally, it seems like it'd be quite powerful. Kind of like a better version of what the hell is that sash item called? Quicksilver Sash, that's the one, yeah. Or like a cleanse, something like that. Anyway, Boldest Strike. Boldest Strike is essentially the same here. It's just like, it slows people, and if you use the Empower version, it roots people for more damage. Ult is a little bit different. I mean, it looks roughly the same, but, the function and how you gain stacks and how quickly you stealth and stuff are different. So anyway, Rengar's predatory instincts take over, causing him to camouflage for 14 seconds. While active, Rengar gains 40% movement and vision of the nearest enemy champion within 2,000 range, who he can leap to for a guaranteed critical strike. Attacking or casting most spells end Thrill of the Hunt. Stealth camouflage. Little explanation at the bottom here. This character is hidden from view. It is revealed by nearby enemy champions and turrets. So let me just... well, let's show you all the stuff at once. We're going to start by opening the ult. Let's go over here. I'm just going to leap to her. So notice I got a ferocity stack for that. Using an ability gets another ferocity stack. That's another ferocity stack. That's another ferocity stack. We're going to do the empowered version. Now, keep an eye... Actually, no... Yeah, actually, you guys can't see it, but... we're just going to finish her off here with... I don't know, Bola. So I got my first stack there. Now, if I've done this correctly earlier, this little box won't come back anymore because there are no more champions that are viable targets in the game. So normally that little box you guys saw there earlier would be filled up with all 5 enemy champions. That's there was only 1 champion there, so that's just how that's going to work there. And notice I'm going to get a stack from that. And this tells me the in-combat cooldown right there. So once that goes away, that doesn't mean I can't keep leaping. Notice I can keep doing this as many times as I want. But I'm only going to get 1 stack off of that. But once that thing goes away, because I've been out of combat too long, the stacks are gone. So Rengar's really kind of about an in-combat sort of guy. Or well, not even necessarily in combat, because you can actually stack stacks, Frosty stacks, by doing this. Hold on a sec. No, I guess it is combat. Never mind. I was about to say something that doesn't make any sense. Ignore me. I'm tired. So then we have that, and I don't know, Bola. Oh yeah, I should show you guys how the I'll kill her one more time. So notice we're sitting at still 1 stack there. So I'm going to use this thing for you guys, the Battle Roar. Power is a good way to take damage. Now notice I'll have gray health briefly. That'll just basically, it doesn't mean I haven't taken the damage. It simply means this is the amount that will be healed back when I use the ability. If I use it quickly. The window is pretty small. 1.5 seconds isn't very long, so... I get that back. It's not like I could sit there taking a whole bunch of tower shots forever and then just get it all back. I think I can, in fact, I can only probably take 1 tower shot, I imagine. If I try and do 2... Oh shit, it's on cooldown. Never mind. Hold on a second. Get myself killed here. I might need to...
Let's see what they're made of.
Do this here. Looks like I can actually barely get... No, that was only 1. The timing, if I was like right up to the turret and then like the travel distance wasn't as long, maybe I could have taken 2 hits, but I'm pretty sure I just like barely couldn't heal that second hit there. So in any case, yeah, that's sort of the kit there. There's not much else to it if you want to, think about combos and whatnot. I'm not going to go over that. In terms of... I haven't actually played this in a real game yet. I've just sort of messed around with the kit. Hold on. Kill it one more time, because there we go. And it was blast it over because it's we got to use the new jungle stuff. So yeah, I don't know how this is ultimately going to play out in an actual game. It seems all right. I've certainly liked the direction they've gone with it. I don't like old Rengar at all. Rengar has been a problem champion since his inception in Season 2. And his current incarnation is just like, you either get horrendously fed, and then you just, I don't know, you jump on people, you stealthy jump on people, and you spam your Q, and then they die. And, I know there's a little bit more to it than that, but it's just like there's really no counterplay to it. If the person gets fed, and if the person doesn't get fed, you're just kind of like this mediocre pseudo-assassin thing that runs around, and it's just, it doesn't interest me at all from a playstyle perspective. I don't play it because I feel it's just a very unfair thing, and it's just, if I kill someone while fed, I get no satisfaction. I was like, hey, I right-clicked on you and then queued you a few times, and there's literally nothing you could do about it. Good game kind of thing. So this looks like he's an actual kind of modern champion, essentially, with some interesting mechanics here and various options and stuff like that. I actually really like the design on the Q here. I'm not saying this is good or bad or it's better than the old one or worse than the old one. I'm just saying from a pure thematic, aesthetic kind of thing. It's like the slash stab. So anyway, interesting to see what kind of builds we'll end up getting with this thing. Oh yeah, that's probably what I was going to talk about, and then I kind of confused myself. You can actually very briefly gain stacks out of combat, but then you lose them immediately. So yeah. So you got the stack, and then it goes away immediately. So if you could somehow use that to your advantage and then gain stacks, maybe it might have some kind of use, but in reality it doesn't. In any case, that's really all I have to say. Just I guess I could talk about the history of Rengar, but that really has nothing to do with what's going on now. I did mention briefly that, yeah, Rengar's been problematic since release. I don't know if any of you guys remember release Rengar, but that was stupid. That was one of the dumber things that has ever existed in League of Legends. I'm talking about not even damage Rengar. It was like old tank Rengar, where his base damages, I think, were just a lot higher, so you could get away with it. And then he had the percent heal on the W, which was stupid. So you would just basically out damage a lot of damage champions, and then sit there tanking people and just heal percentages of health back, and you just stack tons of HP, so it makes percentage heal better. It was just a poorly designed thing. And then, of course, Rengar's had numerous other problems through his various iterations. So I'm hoping this will actually finally work out, and we'll get, a decent balanced champion. I don't mean balanced in the sense of over or underpowered, or just kind of like a champion that doesn't have this weird janky kit that just is kind of really all over the place. But again, I haven't played this in game yet, so I look forward to doing it. This is the one champion of the Assassin Rework that I'm actually really looking forward to, and may make it something I might consider playing. So there you have it, guys. That's the new Rengar. I wouldn't get too attached to like numbers or like the exact kit. This is early PvE stuff. Who knows how this is going to end up working out. But this is what we have for now. I've got to go check out Talon now. So that video will be up eventually. Perhaps tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Don't want to release too many videos at once. Goodbye.